Hey guys, riding with Marshall today, and I'm riding a bike I'm interested in. Kind of wishing it was the next model up, but we're gonna see. It's very rare that we ever run into an Africa Twin with a lowering link, meaning I can flat foot this Africa Twin. Now this is only the 1000cc, it's not the 1100, so you don't get the cruise control, which I desperately would love to have. And only one headlight's lit up on the typical 1000. This person's added two more for visibility. Greg the GM said, Marshall, you need to take that out. I agree. I need to take this out. First, let's give it a listen. Now when these came out, I want to say 2017, 2018, they were way too tall. And I just sat on one the other day that was so tall I couldn't even get off the center stand. But this one's been lowered. Now why would you want to lower an Africa Twin? Because not all of us are riding the damn day car. We all don't need to be sitting up on a horse 18 feet up in the air. Let's go take it for a ride. CRF1000L. And the question I have is, if you buy a lowered Africa Twin with all its power capability, how top heavy is it still going to be? Let's find out. And I'm curious about this wheel too. Is this the 21 inch or is it a 19? I can't see it. We'll come back to that. First, let's go ride it. Can I put my leg over it? Nope, my hip don't work that way. Still got to step up on it. Look, Ma, I'm flat-footing an Africa Twin. Oh, that's insane. Well, you can tell the footprint of that front tire though. Turning the bars on pavement takes a little bit of doing, so that must be the 21 inch still. Okay, no clutch, so this is the DCT version. Which means it's running, I'll just have to put it in drive. The bars have been raised, it looks like, and they need to be a little bit tightened too, I think. Oh, roll-on throttle of a DCT. Gotta love it. I'm thinking the previous owner might have sold it because they didn't realize they don't have the front bars quite tight enough. Nice. I don't want to launch this bike into this truck, so edging it ever so carefully out of here. She's got a wrist grip on here, and that should not be on there because wrist grips can mess you up. Not the wrist rest. Yes. Marshall likey. So the Africa Twin 1000 was replaced by the 1100, not just in engine size, but in accoutrements as well. Now this one does have ABS off, which is nice. A big switch right here, that's lovely. The windshield doesn't do me any favors at all. It's not really doing much. Apparently we didn't have self-canceling turn signals, because I just had to flick that off. Now, I always hear about how the 21-inch tire gives you so much more sure-footedness on the road. Not really feeling that here if this is the 21. Doesn't really give me any more than the 19, but that's just me. I'm not really a gravel road rider all the time. In fact, it feels like it's flinging rocks left and right out from under the tire. That could just be the choice of the tires that are on it currently. Honestly, the front feels more slippery on this than my NC700. That could be all the weight that's on it. Got to get out of this gravel ridge, pour some power on a little bit. I know, don't ride the center of the road, it's dangerous, yada yada. I know this road though. This bike handles just as easily as my NC700X at this height. Except with ever so much more pull! Oh, yeah, there's the power I've been missing right there. So I'll post the numbers to the 1000 model for horsepower and torque here. They went up slightly. I want to say 100 horsepower on the new 1100. My feet are in a far better spot. My knees are bent, but they're not bent behind me like on my NC700. The bars are pretty wide. They're a little wider than my shoulders, which means that over time my shoulders might get a little sore from my shoulder blades being pinched together. But that's not anything I don't have on the Fury as well. Nice machine, very nice machine. In this case, it's not too tall, but plenty powerful. But will it trigger this light to turning green is the question. Is it tall enough? The seat is comfortable. My legs can squeeze it. One thing I didn't do is stand up on it. I'll stand up on it after we get moving eventually. Oh, the pull on this. Wow. Yep, standing up's really easy. I'm reaching the bars a little bit. They could be brought up a little higher, but not bad. I would highly recommend a lowered Africa Twin. In fact, I might just put it on my wish list. Turn radius is astoundingly good. Nobody ever talks about the turn radius on these. It's really, really good. Battle Axe Adventure tires, but they're road tires. That's not a gravel tire. No wonder why the front end was slipping out from under me. Auxiliary light on off switch, ABS switch, and I don't know what the G means. So a used Africa Twin 1000L. Would I buy it? If I didn't so drastically want cruise control again for long stretches of the highway, yeah, I'd buy a used Africa Twin. Anyway, thanks for watching.